Are you trapped in a never-ending cycle of arthritis pain? Have the endless mornings of stiffness and the relentless ache in your joints become so normal that you've forgotten how it feels to move freely without wincing at every step, every grip, every simple twist? If your medicine cabinet is packed with pills and creams that promise hope but only deliver temporary relief and a mountain of side effects, you're far from alone. Millions wake up each day battling the same silent war, desperate for a real solution, one that heals, not harms. Isn't it time you fought back against arthritis without sacrificing your body to side effects worse than the pain itself? But what if I told you that the most effective joint treatment might not be in your medical cabinet, but rather in your kitchen pantry? What if your next meal could provide you actual relief? Today, I'm going to tell you about 3 remarkable plant-based proteins that have been scientifically proven to fight inflammation, relieve joint pain, and help you regain the mobility you thought you'd lost forever. These vitamins are relatively affordable. These are not trendy superfoods that will break the bank. These are common, low-cost foods that most people overlook in the grocery store, unaware of their medicinal effects. By the end of the film, you'll know exactly how to use these 3 foods to feel better in days, not months or years. Living with arthritis means always having an undesirable companion. It follows you around, it disturbs your sleep, it snatches time from your loved ones. It destroys interests and emotions that formerly brought you pleasure. You keep postponing your fishing trip. You've ignored the garden. You can no longer pick up and swing your grandchildren around, the dance floor that you avoid. Arthritis doesn't just create bodily pain, it wears on your soul day after day. And here's something most doctors don't say about arthritis. What you consume directly affects how much pain you feel. Certain foods induce quiet inflammation in your body, causing your joints to ache without you realizing it. Other foods have the power to alleviate inflammation, providing amazing relief without causing unpleasant side effects. Your diet encompasses much more than just weight and energy. It is an excellent method for resolving pain and inflammation at the source. The link between food and arthritis is not new. For millennia, ancient medicinal traditions have understood this principle. Modern science is finally catching up, with study after study confirming what traditional wisdom has long held. Food is medicine, particularly for inflammatory disorders such as arthritis. However, most standard treatments just mask symptoms without treating the underlying inflammation that is causing your discomfort in the first place. Inflammation is present in all types of arthritis, including osteoarthritis caused by years of joint wear and tear, rheumatoid arthritis caused by your immune system battling your own tissues and others. It is the fire that burns in your joints, causing swelling, stiffness, and a deep ache that travels all the way to your bones. Long-term treatment requires knowing how to naturally manage inflammation. Many patients turn to anti-inflammatory medications, but they are frequently associated with serious side effects, especially when used long-term. Stomach ulcers, kidney damage, and an increased risk of cardiovascular disease. These are high prices to pay for temporary relief, but nature has supplied us with effective alternatives that work with, rather than against, the body. The 3 plant-based proteins I'm about to share with you have distinct nutritional profiles that directly address joint inflammation. They provide your body just what it needs to mend wounded tissues, reduce swelling, and even help replenish the cushioning in your joints. These foods are accessible to everyone, simple to prepare, and may easily be added into your daily meals. So, if you're ready to take a different approach to arthritis, one that focuses on the source rather than the symptoms, keep an eye on it. The information I'm about to provide could be the turning moment in your arthritis journey, when you stop just managing pain and start healing from inside. Let us talk lentils. Most folks go right past those simple, humble legumes at the grocery store. They don't appear impressive. They don't come in flashy packaging. They have no celebrity endorsements or popular social media trends to their name. But if you suffer from arthritis pain, these tiny powerhouses may just become your new best friend, because hidden within these simple, inexpensive legumes is a remarkable combination of nutrients that work together to fight inflammation, support joint health, and provide real relief to aching bodies. What makes lentils so beneficial for arthritis sufferers? First and foremost, they provide the plant-based protein your body demands while avoiding the inflammatory side effects of animal proteins. When you have chronic joint pain, rebuilding and maintaining muscle is crucial. Strong muscles give proper support for your joints, alleviating pressure and pain with each movement. But here comes the challenge. Many common protein sources, such as red meat, may actually induce inflammation in your body, making your arthritis symptoms worse rather than better. Lentils effectively address this issue by supplying high-quality protein that works with, rather than against, your body. A cup of cooked lentils has around 18 grams of protein. That is around 1/3 of what an average adult need per day. Instead of causing inflammation, lentil protein assists your body in healing damaged tissues and developing stronger muscles to support your aching joints. This is especially important if soreness has prevented you from exercising, as muscle loss can happen quickly when movement is restricted. However, lentils offer benefits that go far beyond protein. These little legumes are loaded with magnesium. Most people, particularly those with arthritis, do not get enough of this mineral in their diets. Consider magnesium as your body's natural relaxant. It relieves muscle tightness around your joints, reduces stiffness that makes getting up in the morning difficult, and even aids in the management of nerve signals that transmit pain to your brain. Many people discover that increasing their magnesium intake improves how their joints feel, particularly the early morning stiffness that can make getting out of bed difficult. Potassium is another essential component found in abundance in lentils. Most people associate potassium with bananas, but lentils provide more of this essential vitamin per serving. Potassium helps your body maintain normal fluid balance and flushes out excess sodium, which reduces inflammation. Too much salt, which is found in processed foods, causes water retention and swelling in your joints. Consuming potassium-rich foods, such as lentils, gives your body what it needs to naturally restore balance and prevent painful swelling. Less swelling relieves strain on sensitive nerve endings and reduces pain with each movement. The fiber content of lentils should be taken into account when treating arthritis. Most Americans eat less than half of the recommended daily fiber intake, which is linked to increased inflammation throughout the body. Lentils contain both soluble and insoluble fiber, which helps regulate blood sugar and maintains a healthy gut microbiome. The link between gut health and inflammation is one of the most fascinating areas of medical research today. Scientists discovered that aberrant gut flora can produce inflammatory responses that significantly aggravate arthritis symptoms. Lentils fiber nourishes the healthy bacteria in your digestive system, restoring balance and reducing systemic inflammation that affects your joints. Lentils are also strong in folate, a B vitamin that reduces homocysteine levels in the bloodstream. While you may not have heard of homocysteine, excessive levels of this molecule have been linked to increased inflammation and worsening symptoms in rheumatoid arthritis patients. Consuming folate-rich foods like lentils on a daily basis will help keep homocysteine levels under control, preventing another source of joint soreness and swelling. Perhaps the most overlooked benefit of lentils for arthritis patients is their high iron content. Iron deficiency is surprisingly common among those suffering from chronic inflammatory diseases, and low iron levels can increase fatigue, which is already an issue for many arthritis patients. Lentils include iron, which aids your blood in successfully transporting oxygen throughout your body, providing you greater stamina to face each day, regardless of your pain. More energy means more ability to be active, which is essential for maintaining joint mobility and avoiding a downward spiral of pain that leads to inactivity, stiffness, and discomfort. You might be wondering how to incorporate lentils into your meals. Lentils are attractive because of their versatility and simplicity. Lentils, unlike many other legumes, do not require an overnight soak. Simply rinse them, place them in water or broth, and boil for 20 to 30 minutes. Make a hearty lentil soup with garlic and onions, both of which contain anti-inflammatory properties. Cooked lentils can be added to salads to boost protein levels. Cook them with tomatoes and Indian spices to produce a delicious dal. They can also be mixed into a smooth, creamy texture for use in dips or sandwich spreads. To maximize arthritis-fighting benefits, combine lentils with other anti-inflammatory foods such as turmeric, ginger, olive oil, or leafy greens. This combo strategy increases effectiveness by supplying your body with a wide range of anti-inflammatory chemicals that work together to reduce pain and improve mobility. A simple lentil soup with spinach, turmeric, and a drizzle of olive oil becomes more than just a meal. It's also an effective pain reliever for your sore joints. Let's move on to the second plant-based protein powerhouse, chickpeas. These round beige beans may appear unassuming, yet beyond their plain appearance lies a nutritional treasure trove for anyone suffering from arthritis pain. Chickpeas have been grown for over 7,000 years, and traditional medicine has long recognized their ability to reduce inflammation and support joint health. Modern technology is finally confirming what traditional healers have known for years. Chickpeas provide a unique combination of nutrients that address the underlying causes of arthritic pain. What makes chickpeas so effective as an anti-arthritis agent? It begins with their high protein content. A cup of cooked chickpeas includes around 15 grams of high-quality plant protein, which provides your body with the building blocks needed to repair damaged tissues and strengthen muscles. Around the bothersome joints. Unlike animal proteins, which can trigger inflammatory responses, chickpea protein has natural anti-inflammatory compounds that help to calm the fire in your joints. This means you get all the benefits of protein without increasing the symptoms you're trying to treat. Chickpeas are particularly abundant in polyphenols, potent plant components that act as antioxidants in the body. When you have arthritis, your joints are constantly attacked by free radicals, which are unstable molecules that damage healthy cells and create significant inflammation. Chickpea polyphenols neutralize free radicals before they cause injury, thereby shielding your joints from additional damage. Simply rinse them, place them in water or broth, and boil for 20 to 30 minutes. Make a hearty lentil soup with garlic and onions, both of which contain anti-inflammatory properties. Cooked lentils can be added to salads to boost protein levels. Cook them with tomatoes and Indian spices to produce a delicious dal. They can also be mixed into a smooth, creamy texture for use in dips or sandwich spreads. To maximize arthritis-fighting benefits, combine lentils with other anti-inflammatory foods such as turmeric, ginger, olive oil, or leafy greens. This combo strategy increases effectiveness by supplying your body with a wide range of anti-inflammatory chemicals that work together to reduce pain and improve mobility. A simple lentil soup with spinach, turmeric, and a drizzle of olive oil becomes more than just a meal. It's also an effective pain reliever for your sore joints. Let's move on to the second plant-based protein powerhouse, chickpeas. These round beige beans may appear unassuming, yet beyond their plain appearance lies a nutritional treasure trove for anyone suffering from arthritis pain. Chickpeas have been grown for over 7,000 years, and traditional medicine has long recognized their ability to reduce inflammation and support joint health. Modern technology is finally confirming what traditional healers have known for years. Chickpeas provide a unique combination of nutrients that address the underlying causes of arthritic pain. What makes chickpeas so effective as an anti-arthritis agent? It begins with their high protein content. A cup of cooked chickpeas includes around 15 grams of high-quality plant protein, which provides your body with the building blocks needed to repair damaged tissues and strengthen muscles. Around the bothersome joints. Unlike animal proteins, which can trigger inflammatory responses, chickpea protein has natural anti-inflammatory compounds that help to calm the fire in your joints. This means you get all the benefits of protein without increasing the symptoms you're trying to treat. Chickpeas are particularly abundant in polyphenols, potent plant components that act as antioxidants in the body. When you have arthritis, your joints are constantly attacked by free radicals, which are unstable molecules that damage healthy cells and create significant inflammation. Chickpea polyphenols neutralize free radicals before they cause injury, thereby shielding your joints from additional damage. Imagine millions of tiny firefighters circulating through your bloodstream, extinguishing inflammatory fires before they spread and cause further pain. Vitamin C is one mineral contained in chickpeas that requires special attention. Most people associate vitamin C with citrus fruits, but chickpeas have high levels of this critical nutrient. Vitamin C is required for the production of collagen, the main structural protein present in joint connective tissues. As we age, our natural collagen production slows, leading in poorer cartilage and more bone-on-bone contact, causing the characteristic discomfort of osteoarthritis. Consuming vitamin C from foods like chickpeas helps to maintain the cushioning between your joints, allowing for smooth and painless movement. Chickpeas also contain a high concentration of magnesium, which many arthritis medications deplete. Magnesium deficiency is quite common among arthritis sufferers, and it can exacerbate muscular tension, enhance pain sensitivity, and contribute to the fatigue that often comes with chronic pain. Chickpeas include magnesium, which relaxes tight muscles around hurting joints, reduces stress-induced inflammation, and even improves sleep quality, all of which benefit pain management and tissue healing. Many people report that increasing their magnesium intake reduces morning stiffness and improves overall mobility. Chickpeas' fiber content provides another substantial benefit to arthritis patients by helping to regulate blood sugar levels. When your blood sugar levels change throughout the day, it triggers inflammatory reactions that worsen joint pain. Chickpeas' combination of soluble and insoluble fiber slows sugar absorption, preventing harmful surges and providing consistent, sustained energy. This blood sugar regulation is especially important if you are overweight, as excess body fat releases inflammatory molecules that exacerbate arthritic pain. The fiber in chickpeas keeps you fuller for longer, making it simpler to maintain a healthy weight while not feeling hungry. Chickpeas are also known for their alkalizing properties. Many common foods in the modern diet, including processed carbs, sugar, and meat, create an acidic environment in your tissues. This acidity has been linked to increased inflammation and mineral loss from your bones, both of which can worsen arthritis symptoms over time. Chickpeas help to restore your body's natural pH balance, creating a more alkaline environment that reduces inflammation and promotes healthy mineral balance in your joints and bones. So, how do you incorporate these joint-protecting chickpeas into your regular diet? The possibilities are literally endless. Hummus is a creamy and flavorful dip made from pureed chickpeas, tahini, lemon juice, and garlic. Homemade hummus takes minutes to prepare and may be prepared with anti-inflammatory ingredients like turmeric, roasted red peppers, and fresh herbs. It can be served as a dip for raw vegetables, a spread for whole grain toast, or a creamy sauce for pasta and grain bowls. Roasted chickpeas are a great crunchy snack that can satisfy your craving for something crispy without causing inflammation like processed chips or crackers. Simply drain and dry canned chickpeas, combine with olive oil and desired seasonings, and roast in the oven until golden and crispy. The combination of protein and fiber makes them far more satisfying than empty-calorie snacks, and you can flavor them in a variety of ways, from pure sea salt to sophisticated spice blends. Chickpeas flourish in thick soups and stews, where their mild flavor absorbs any seasonings you add. A Moroccan-inspired stew cooked with chickpeas, sweet potatoes, and anti-inflammatory spices like turmeric, cinnamon, and ginger is a genuinely delightful dish that actively combats arthritic pain with every bite. A Mediterranean chickpea salad with cucumbers, tomatoes, olives, and a simple olive oil dressing is a pleasant lunch option that won't create an inflammatory afternoon flare-up. Consider stockpiling chickpea flour for breakfast. This versatile flour can be used to make protein-filled pancakes, crepes, and farinata, a traditional Italian flatbread. Starting the day with stable blood sugar and anti-inflammatory medicines gives your body a fighting chance against discomfort before it sets in and disturbs your day. The more chickpeas you consume on a regular basis, the more you'll notice tiny improvements in how your joints feel. Less stiffness, less swelling, and gradually increasing mobility can help you regain activities you thought were lost to arthritis. This is our third highly effective plant-based protein for arthritis relief, and it may surprise you. Tofu. Tofu, which is sometimes misunderstood and undervalued, has an undeserved reputation for being bland or uninteresting. But for arthritis sufferers, this unassuming meal could be one of the most powerful additions to your anti-inflammatory arsenal. Another hidden benefit of tofu for arthritis patients is its high vitamin D content. Most tofu products contain vitamin D, resulting in a powerful calcium-vitamin D combination that improves bone health. Vitamin D deficiency is very common among arthritis patients, with some studies finding that up to 80% had deficient levels. This insufficiency is directly responsible for increased pain sensitivity, muscle weakness, and accelerated joint deterioration. Fortified tofu contains vitamin D, which aids your body's proper calcium use and the delicate balance of bone creation and breakdown that keeps your skeletal system strong and resistant to arthritis progression. Tofu also contains a high concentration of selenium, a trace mineral with powerful antioxidant properties that protect your joints from oxidative damage. When you have arthritis, your joints are constantly attacked by free radicals, which injure healthy cells and prolong the inflammatory cycle. Selenium helps to neutralize free radicals before they cause harm, essentially preventing your joints from further damage. According to research, persons with arthritis usually have lower selenium levels than those without, and increasing selenium intake has been linked to less pain and better joint function. You might be wondering, what about the taste? How do I prepare tofu if I've never cooked with it before? What happens if my family is unwilling to try anything new? These are valid concerns, but the beautiful thing about tofu is its wide range. Tofu comes in a variety of textures, from silken to very hard, so you may use it in a variety of ways depending on your preferences and cooking style. Tofu is best enjoyed by novices when it is exceptionally firm. Simply squeeze out any excess water with paper towels and a heavy object for about 15 minutes before cutting into cubes and marinating in your favorite anti-inflammatory spices and sauces. Consider combining turmeric, ginger, garlic, and a dash of soy sauce or coconut aminos. Pan-fry these cubes in a little olive oil till golden brown and crispy on the outside, but still tender on the inside. Incorporate these delicious tofu cubes into stir-fries, grain bowls, salads, or wraps for a protein-packed boost that actively reduces inflammation. Silken tofu offers fresh options with each taste. Its creamy, smooth texture blends seamlessly into smoothies, delivering protein and anti-inflammatory components without altering the flavor profile. It can be used to make dairy-free dressings and sauces that are less inflammatory than traditional dairy. Combine silken tofu, cocoa powder, maple syrup, and vanilla to produce a protein-rich chocolate pudding that satisfies sweet cravings while reducing inflammation. Once you understand how to work with various forms of tofu, the possibilities are nearly limitless. If you're concerned about the taste, remember that tofu's mild flavor is also its best asset. It absorbs whatever flavors you cook it with, making it extremely versatile to your favorite cuisines and flavor profiles. Tofu can be seasoned and served to perfectly complement Italian, Mexican, Asian, and Mediterranean cuisines. The secret is meticulous preparation and seasoning. Plain, uncooked tofu, unseasoned chicken, and plain rice are all tasteless. When you utilize tofu as a canvas for flavors that please your palate while simultaneously relieving arthritis pain, magic happens. Now that you've heard about the incredible arthritis-fighting benefits of lentils, chickpeas, and tofu, let's look at how to include these foods into your daily routine for the best results. The good news is that you do not need to radically alter your diet overnight. Small, consistent changes often offer the best long-term results, especially when dealing with a chronic condition like arthritis. Begin by including simply one of these plant-based proteins into your meals twice each week. Consider starting with lentils in a simple soup or roasted chickpeas for a snack. Whatever seems most approachable to you. When you're comfortable, add a second option to your rotation. Within a month, try including all three of these powerful foods into your weekly meal plan, gradually increasing their frequency as you find dishes you enjoy. The brilliance of these plant-based proteins lies not just in their individual benefits, but also in how they work together to create an anti-inflammatory eating pattern. Consider making meals with two or all three of these superstar foods. Consider a large bowl with lentils on the bottom, roasted chickpeas for crunch, and golden tofu cubes on top, drizzled with olive oil and anti-inflammatory spices such as turmeric and ginger. This produces a synergistic effect. Each food has a variety of anti-inflammatory substances that benefit your joints from multiple aspects. When it comes to using food to relieve arthritis pain, timing is everything. Many people have their worst stiffness and pain in the morning, making breakfast an ideal time to incorporate these therapeutic foods. A morning smoothie with silken tofu and berries, a breakfast wrap made with chickpea flour pancake base, or an overnight lentil and oat porridge can all provide your body with anti-inflammatory nutrients when you need them the most. This proactive approach allows you to keep ahead of discomfort before it consumes your day. Remember that consistency is far more important than perfection. Even including a handful of these foods into your diet on a weekly basis will help your joints feel better. Pay special attention to the way your body reacts. Many patients report mild improvements in morning stiffness, followed by increased energy and a gradual decrease in pain while exercising. Keep a simple journal to track your pain and mobility as you include these foods into your diet. This physical record can be a huge motivation as you begin to notice patterns of progress. Do not get discouraged if you do not see significant results overnight. Arthritis takes years to develop, and natural healing takes much longer. The inflammatory processes that cause your pain did not develop overnight, and they will not go away overnight, but many patients report significant improvements within 2 to 3 weeks of consistently including these things into their diet. The key is patience and perseverance. Trust the process and allow your body time to respond to the natural medicine you're delivering. These 3 plant-based proteins, lentils, chickpeas, and tofu, are only the beginning of your natural arthritis relief journey. As you learn about the benefits of these foods, you may be inspired to try different anti-inflammatory diets, such as fresh fruits and vegetables, omega-rich seeds, medicinal herbs, and spices. All of these can be combined with our 3 protein powerhouses to reduce inflammation and promote joint health. Remember this fundamental truth throughout the journey. Your body wants to heal. With the right nutrients and care, your amazing body has the inherent power to repair and revitalize itself. The anguish you experience is not your. By adding these healing foods, you are not only reducing symptoms, but also treating the root causes of your suffering and creating conditions for actual healing to occur. Make place in your cupboard for these 3 powerful allies in the fight against arthritis pain. Your joints are aching for the relaxation that nature has always provided. Healing that is inexpensive, accessible, and effective begins with your next meal.